So we just finished up spraying. We just sprayed the FRS right now, and we did some wheels. So these go in the Corvette, and I found the sauce to make these that proper fluorescent, gram light, neon green, yellow, whatever you guys want to call it. And I'm so stoked because it came out super sick. As in the color, it's perfect. So like I've always been looking for this color for a while. I've been always looking for the fluorescent pink, which they're working on right now to see if they can mix it. But the green came out great. The paper came off on this one. I don't really care because these tires are getting removed anyways. These are the front, so I'm trying to make them nice and pretty. But damn, they came out really good. I was able to hit the inside of the wheel well as well too, or the barrel of the wheel. But super stoked on this color because like these came out great. These go in the FRS. I wanted to try something a little bit different, so I added a little bit of red. As you can see on the little edges, they look pretty sick. A little design, nothing crazy. I'm going to be putting vinyl on the inside just to kind of make them look a little bit, you know, a little bit different. Nothing crazy, but, you know, change it up a little bit. I think they look really sick. They came out really good compared to like how they used to be. So I think they're sick. I like them. But these are going to go in the FRS. I just want to make them look a little more stylish. And I think with the sticker in the middle is going to definitely perfect it up. So I think that's great. Would have been sick. The blue on the FRS with this green, I think it would look super sick, but I think it might just be doing too much in my opinion. But I think they look sick in that color for the FRS. These are gonna go perfect on the Corvette because the Corvette's black. It's gonna sit perfect. But let me go and show you the FRS. All right, guys. Well, this is sorry. It still smells like paint. This is the end of the video. We got the car painted. It looks phenomenal. The color choice that my little brother picked out is crazy. Look at that. So beautiful. It is a Ford color, but it is mixed in with a little bit of a BMW color and mixed in with some random stuff. So it has a little bit of that X5 color and has a little bit of that Ford Mustang color. Both of them mixed in together and made this color. I have enough for parts just for whatever reason, but as far as rematch for later on, maybe not, but this is where we're at. Came out just like super great. Everything came out as planned. I had a bunch of help from my homie Dooley and my little brother Bentley, prepping, masking, doing all kinds of stuff to this thing. And it was just it's a nightmare of masking overall as far as like the parts when we're doing the gray pieces. So the gray piece is a custom gray that I came up with. We were gonna go with a little bit darker, but I think a little bit lighter would probably stand out a little bit more. The back is kind of like, I'm not 100% sure yet because it kind of makes it look like it's some off-road Forester or some shit, but I think it looks great still overall. Yeah, we luckily I hoard parts like crazy. So with the old cars that we had, I luckily found some brackets for the rear bumper and the brackets for the tail light part, the rear bumper. So also found a new rear bumper compared to the broken one. So that clipped on very perfect, almost perfect body lines, both sides. Same thing. These parts were from another customer, but he sold them to me. So he sold me the rear spats, the side skirts, and the front bumper. I had stuff like this laying around. There's also extra ones in the car. And then I have the little antenna, the shark fin one. I'll have to look for it somewhere, but I have like the shark fin antenna, which we're gonna color match later, or probably just to black so it doesn't stand out too much. Front bumper we had from a customer too, which the only thing I can see right here that we gotta fix, a little bit of a drip. Didn't think it would get a drip right there on the bumper, but here we are. Yeah, so we try to make it look like it's a lip. You can kind of see right there where like it has a little bottom portion. So that way the bumper doesn't look all huge if it was just all one color. Because when we primered it, it looked like it was just so much going on right there. So that gray made a big difference. And I don't want to just do the front, so I had to add it to the sides. I'm not crazy on how like the sides are in general because it's so much of the bottom piece. It makes the side skirt look small, but overall I think it came out really good either way. Finish is good. Towards the end of around here, it kind of started running out of clear, so I kind of had to rush it, and I got a little bit of a little bit dryness, but better off having a little bit of dryness like that than having drips. But it's sometimes better off having drips than dryness. Color sanding problem, so car's gonna get color sanded anyways. We're gonna buff it. We're gonna make this look like a mirror overall because this is gonna be the show car that I'm gonna have here at the house, so we can show off. Carbon came out almost brand new. Insane on how good that came out. And here I try to fade it, but it didn't really work out to how how I expected it, but overall the carbon, thanks to Dooley for masking that up and everything, did a killer job on that. Yeah, everything else came out good. Bodywork on this quarter panel came out like nothing ever happened. Tiny bit wavy, not really noticeable. Same thing with the trunk, a little bit wavy, not so noticeable. We're still gonna go with the wing anyway, so not a big deal. Could be better, could be worse. But overall, everything came out super good. We did do door jambs too. I would show the trunk, but it's really hard to get opened up right now because everything under there is painted. We redid the taillights. We cleared them as well too, so they look like they're brand spanking new. Did door jambs as well too. Let's see if I can open it up without ruining anything. But yeah, we did in there, all of that in there. I'm gonna repaint these black so that way they look nice and new. Under the hood, like I said, I couldn't really do much because it was graffitied, so I'm gonna just respray everything on the bottom black. Plus it's an aftermarket hood, so there's not so much to do, but overall I'm pretty happy with it. I love the carbon accents. It's just enough, it's not too much. I wish the wing was carbon so I can just do a tip of it carbon, but I mean, you can't ask for too much either. Gray definitely made a big difference on all the little pieces, kind of just finished it all off. I wish we had some like aggressive rear over fenders, but again, you can't ask for too much. It is what it is. So super stoked, came out really good. This is the end of the video. Like, comment, whatever you guys feel like, subscribe if you guys want. Follow our Instagram and whatnot, but I'm stoked about this. Like, I'm overly happy how this came out.